Hi and welcome to my new video, and this time I have the Casio Edifice ECB-S100. It is the module number 5658. This video is going to be a two-part video, which you can jump through the steps of the video using the description. And in the first review part, I'm going to be very short with the review, because it is pretty much iteration of Casio Edifice technology put in these watches. It is a very interesting, very packed with technology. We have the tough solar, you have your battery indicator, you have your Bluetooth connection. In this case, it is a black case, black bracelet and everything. And I have to say the Edifice is, Casio actually is moving very much forward when it comes to packing the technology into these watches for a very reasonable price. This one is around $300. It even has a sapphire glass, and it sits very well on your hand. It has a pretty much array of functions, and when you connect it to a Bluetooth, you get very much a detailed, in-depth instructions, the in-depth watch functions and everything else. This time I want to just show you a few cool features, and that is basically the design of this watch, because pretty much all of these, let's call it a high-end Edifice Casio watches, are the same when it comes to technology, but this one is a very specific, and I like the design ideas and everything else. Only minor setback is the negative display. Over here you have your battery charge level indicator, and you have your Bluetooth logo over here when the watch is connected to the phone. So all in all, I'm not gonna keep it very long, because the second part is, I believe, more important, and that is how to set the time and date on this watch. And I'm gonna show you how to set the time and date and other functions manually. So let's get started. From the standard timekeeping mode, press and hold the upper left button, that's the adjust button, until you hear the beep. And there it is. Now, first in a row of settings is setting our home city. Now I'm gonna zoom in to show you, because these negative displays are pretty hard to read and the camera is struggling to catch the right angle. As you can see, it's showing UTC, but pressing this button over here or this button over here will shuffle your time zones. My time zone is Paris time zone, and I got there simply by pressing this button or this button until I find my time zone. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button over here and switch on to the summertime setting. Now, the DST in this case is automatically turned on, since this is a Bluetooth capable watch, which means that when you connect your phone to your watch, the watch will automatically gain that data, so you don't have to manually adjust your daylight saving time on this watch. Now, once you're done, simply press the mode button once again, and now we are in the position of setting our seconds value. As you can see, the seconds are flashing. Now, I cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what can I do is press this Edifice logo button over here, and that will basically reset the value of seconds. Also, you have the HND flashing over here, which indicates that the hands are out of the way, so you have better access to your dial and subdials. Now, once you set your seconds, press the mode button over here, and now you have your hour value flashing. As you can see, it currently says that it's 18 o'clock, but it's not, and I'm gonna press this button over here to decrease the value to 14 o'clock, which is currently now. Also, I can increase that value by pressing this button over here. Again, I'm gonna press this one to get it back to 14 o'clock. Now, just to remind you once again, when you connect your watch to your phone, it will automatically gain that data, so it will automatically adjust its value. So let's continue. We have set our value, and I'm gonna press this button over here, and we are moving to setting the minutes value. Currently it's 14 o'clock and 27 minutes, and I'm gonna press this button over here to get it to 27. And there we are. So it's 14 o'clock and 27 minutes. Press the mode button once again once you're finished, and we are in the setting of year value, and as you can see it is correct. It is 2022, and I can press this button over here to increase or decrease the value just in case you want to move it up or down. Once you're done with that, press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting our month value. Currently it is June, and it is June the 5th, but if you want to change it, you can press this button over here or this button over here to shuffle your month value up or down between 1 and 12. Once you set your month value, press the mode button, and we are in the position of setting your day value. As I've said previously, it is the June the 5th, and as you can see, it's flashing number 5, but I can decrease the value by pressing the upper button or lower button to increase the day value. Hope the camera catches. Yes, it is. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, and now we are in the position of setting our 12 or 24-hour timekeeping mode. As you can see, it's flashing 24 hours, and I'm gonna press this button to shuffle between 12 or 24-hour time format. I'm gonna leave it at 24-hour time format. Once again, press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting our date display format. As you can see, it says day, and month, but pressing this button over here, I can shuffle it between month and day. So basically you can switch your array of, is it gonna first show you the day of the month and then month, and vice versa. Once you're done, press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting our day of the week language. It is set to English, but you can shuffle between Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian, and back to English. I'm gonna leave it at English. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting our countdown timer or start tone on or off. It is currently turned on, but I can shuffle it between on or off by pressing this button, and I'm gonna leave it at on. Press the mode button once again, and we are in the operation tone settings. So it is our button operation tone turned on or off, and as you can see, if it says key over here, it means that it's on, but I can turn it off by pressing this button over here, and it will say mute. Turn it back on by pressing the key button. This button, and it will turn on to key. Next up, press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting illumination duration. Currently it's flashing LT1, which indicates that the illumination duration when I press the illumination button over here is 1.5 seconds, and I can shuffle it using this button to LT3, which means that the light will stay on for 3 seconds when I press the illumination button. I'm gonna leave it back at LT1 by pressing this button over here. Next up, press the mode button, and you are in the position of setting your auto adjust. Now this setting is better. Well, basically this setting is used when you want to set your watch to gain or fetch the time from your phone once it's Bluetooth connected, and at this certain period of time during the day, which means that the watch will correct itself, basically micro corrections, so you have your time on the watch exactly. These settings are better off during using your phone. Next up, pressing the mode button, we are in the power saving option. So since this is a tough solar watch, it has a solar charger and hence the solar sensor. Once this watch is in the dark, it will shut down some of its function depending on the time spent in the dark. And as you can see, power saving is turned on, but I can shuffle it between on or off by pressing this button over here. I'm gonna leave it at on. Next, press of the mode button, and we are back to the beginning and setting our time zone, which means that we have ran through the cycle of setting our time and date and other functions manually on this watch. Once you're done, simply press the upper left button and the watch will implement those settings. And what is left to show you is the hand alignment on this watch. What causes the watch to go out of the alignment is a strong magnetism impact or something like that. And basically that means that your analog and digital time does not correspond. So to do that, to set your hands to be to show the digital time, press and hold the upper left button, adjust button, and hold it at least for 5 seconds and release the button when sub starts to flash over here. So let's go, press and hold, 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 and there it is. It says sub on the sub dial over here. Now, first of all, I'm gonna start the function hand, and this hand should be aligned exactly at 12 o'clock, and it is. In this case, it is aligned at 20, but you can, let me zoom in for you, but you can micro adjust that hand position by pressing this button or this button to move it clockwise or anti-clockwise. So let's go, let me just demonstrate. As you can see, I'm moving it left or right. I'm gonna leave it at this. Now we have set our function hand. Now we move on to our hour and minute hand by pressing the mode button, and the hands should align exactly at 12 o'clock. If they are not aligned, I'm gonna press this button over here and this button over here to set it exactly at 12 o'clock, and as you can see, they are properly aligned. But just to show you, when I press one of those two buttons, it will move my hands clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now we have aligned our watch hands. To implement those settings, simply press the adjust button and the watch will implement those settings, and the analog and digital time will be exact. That was another video on my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you.